Hi everyone, I am singer-songwriter Lauren Gruelle, and today I have a gorgeous, talented, passionate, beautiful woman in the studio with me. She is a singer who has sang on almost every continent, captivating audiences with her raw and beautiful voice. And let me tell you, her voice is hauntingly beautiful. You are not going to want to miss her performance at the end of this video. She is also a very gifted songwriter. She has written for TV, film, and other solo artists. She is a vocal coach, a producer, and she graduated in commercial music with an emphasis in production. Please welcome my beautiful guest, singer-songwriter, GANAE.
Hi. I need to come here more often. That was like, built my ego up so much.
Woo, woo, woo.
That honestly, I was like, wow, I really did all of that. My gosh, I
You
made
did.
it.
You did, and you are all of that.
Oh, thank you.
In the words of Lizzo, is it your birthday, girl? Because you're looking like a present.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lizzo. Yes.
Thank you, Lizzo.
All hail Lizzo.
Thank you so much for coming. It's so nice to get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
We met at a workshop about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've followed you since and think that you're amazing. Your music is beautiful. So to start out, people watching this video that may not be familiar with you yet,
Yeah.
tell us what type of singer you would classify yourself as.
Okay, so this one is always a challenging question, which is really funny because it's like always the first. But I live in the world of pop music. I just am obsessed with pop. You know, like I went to school with all of these like geniuses that loved like jazz and theory, and I was like, I just like what's on the radio. I love what's on the radio, just like mainstream.
Yeah.
I think just because I love anything with like a good beat that I can just dance to, and that is something as humans that we need. We need like that emotional release in a healthy way.
Yeah.
And music provides that, you know? And pop music, I guess I just need to like dance out a lot of feelings or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I live in the world of pop, but I have written for quite a few genres. So I would, like whenever people go listen to my stuff, I'm like, just so you know,
It's
there's like
bits and pieces of different components.
A lot of different influences. And I didn't grow up in the United States, so like I pulled from everywhere that I like
Where did
lived.
you grow up? I didn't know that.
So my dad worked for the Foreign Service growing up. So we were in Texas, the most exotic of places.
Everything's bigger there.
Yeah. And then we were in Kenya, Venezuela, Belgium, and India. And then I spent some time in Japan as well. So it, you know, you just see the world, and then you're like, why would I limit myself to like one pattern, one kind of sound? Yeah.
So is there an artist that people have compared your voice to? Because I have some in mind.
Oh, well, okay. So I listen to and I love Ariana Grande because of her, just her her agility. Like she's just very capable of big or quiet sounds.
Yes.
And then Tori Kelly
That
can
is
riff
so
the roof.
funny. Those two are the people I would compare you to.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Even like your tone, the tone of your voice, like the quality.
Thank you.
Your
That
voice is
means so much
beautiful.
to me because I honestly think of them as amazing vocalists.
Well, you are as well.
Oh, thank you.
I would categorize your vocal style right with them.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's honestly the hugest compliment.
Okay, songwriting question for you. So how would you describe the sound of the music that you typically create?
So I've kind of lived in a few different genres, and my more emotional kind has tended to be like just me on the guitar, almost like folk indie pop. And that's kind of where I started writing songs. Even in high school, that was like my sound, on piano and then guitar. Just very emotional, you know, just getting out all the emotions. And I still love to do that. But I have kind of moved my sound to be more based and rooted in pop, and then with world influence, R&B influence.
You've got some great beats to your music.
Thank you. Thanks.
Just very like I could dance and move to the beats.
Thanks.
But then it's also mixed with these background vocals that move a little bit differently with the beat underneath, and it's just it's gorgeous. So next question, what is your songwriting process? You've written for TV, film, other artists. I know it's different every time probably, but walk us through generally what you do when you sit down to write a song.
Everybody writes differently, and then every time I write, it's almost a little different. I mean, I have like my own flow, but there's a couple different ways that songs come to me, and I have like a running list on my phone of lyrics, of thoughts, and I know Taylor Swift has said that too, I think. You'd probably know that.
I love Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I think she has like notebooks and constantly writing stuff.
Yes, and I did carry around like a physical notebook with me for a while, and I mean I do love that because you do really feel the energy of like that notebook. But now I just have it on my phone, like all these sections, and I'm like
section.
And voice memos. While you're driving,
hundreds of voice memos.
Takes up so much room on my phone. I just pull a lot of inspiration from just whatever I'm consuming.
Yeah, real life interactions.
Yes. And then, of course, I'm pulling from dating, from life, from just living, just my regular thoughts, my meditations, you know. Yeah, I think that's like mostly where I pull.
Do you generally start writing a song with the lyrics or the music first?
So I'll have like a bunch of thoughts in my head. I'll choose a theme often, or I'll be assigned a theme. You know, like if I'm working for somebody, filling a brief, I will write out everything that they want in that song, or like the exact words that they used. Part of what you're doing, if you're a musician, is translating what your client wants. You're a translator of what they're actually saying, and then you're converting it into a product. So the better of a listener you are to your clients, the better, and to yourself, you know, so you can like fill that out.
Wow.
For your song. So I will often take what they said, or if it's just me sitting down to write, I will collect all my thoughts, kind of have a theme, and then organize in my head. Am I telling a story? What is the main point of this song? And sometimes, okay, so this is where I'm saying it looks different, like every time I write, because sometimes I'll sit down and it's just like, and I do this because I'm typing on the computer. And playing the piano. But I'll sit down and it just comes. Like it
just flows like from another source.
Yes. And then other times it's like pulling teeth, and it takes me months to write a song.
What advice would you give to someone who is wanting to write a song but never has? Where do they start? What's the best place?
Girl, I have so much advice. My first piece is don't take advice from anybody.
Okay, great advice. So much advice.
Advice for a song, somebody just wanting to write a song.
Yeah.
Like casually, or okay. Work with somebody who has written songs before. That would probably be my number one. Like collaborate with somebody so you can see how they work. Okay. And maybe you play off of, you're just learning.
Kind of ease into it. That's good advice, because with any other job, because songwriting is a job, any other job, you'd have to go and be mentored by someone. So, So what is next for you musically?
Okay, so this is really fun. On Wednesday, I don't know if anybody else is going to the Josh Groban concert, but I'll be doing some backups for that, so that will be fun. Yeah, just singing with some choir. You know?
Gosh, girlfriend.
So that'll be fun. So if you're,
I want to get tickets now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good time. But I'll be opening for a band called Arbor Season, and they love them. Love them. They're one of my favorites. Those are my next little things coming up.
Yeah, and you always have stuff coming through the pipeline. So where can people follow you and get information? What's the best social media platform?
So we are on Instagram with my name, GANAE Music, but we're also moving to TikTok because that is where everybody's at right now.
Yeah. So to segue into our next segment where you're going to perform for us, why don't you describe the song that you're going to be singing? It's an original song. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yes. Okay, so the song that I'll be singing today is called It's All You, and I did it in collaboration with Mayhem Music. My latest EP called Shining Bright, we worked on it together, and it's just so fun. I mean, it's a love song, and which is like really funny because I'm single.
You guys, gentlemen, how is this girl, you guys?
it's beyond me.
So cute.
But it's kind of like how I imagine it would be if it like love when it first kind of starts.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of just being like, I'm not used to this. I don't really know how to do this, but I have these really strong feelings. And so I'm thinking this song is like kind of discovering, wow, what would it be like if somebody like, you know, matched that, you know, and like made life better. So yeah, it's just kind of like a musing on that.
All right. Well, GANAE, thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to hear you perform.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's been so fun. I might come back. Have me back.
Okay, I will have you back. Absolutely.
Great. Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not used to being this sincere.